Well, hello everyone. Hello Package 2. And welcome back to the great Escapades Chronicles. So, apparently there are some additional... It's playing there twice. Oh, I'm gonna wait a sec for Package 2 to come. Be here. Alright, well, hello. So, as I was saying, apparently there are some extra adventures to play. So that's what we're gonna explore today. Play some short extra episodes. Wait, what about those? Oh, we're missing quite a few. Extra escapades. For playing the game in all available outfits. Drag around for every argument about shovels and spades. For having wrung your hands through every debate about ladders and step ladders. Oh my god. What about this one? Okay, it's the platinum. Inconsistencies here. Prime Presser. Okay, that's not very interesting. The Herlokian, for having read every new idea on Iris's blackboard. Oh my god. We have those ones. Don't know about the ladders and step ladders argument. That's a reference to the first Ace Attorney game. Phoenix and Mia have arguments about ladders and step ladders, just like we have here with the spades and shovels. The argument being which one is which, or which is considered one or the other. Examine the bed. Okay. Hat hunter. Okay. Second-rate strings. Examine the violin. Oh, so. Before talking with Iris. Well, that's so very specific. Before having examined the fireplace in Mr. Sholmes' suite, once with Satan. I don't really understand those achievements. Oh, the Skulkin brothers. I'm so sad to have missed this one. It doesn't look like a violin in the medal. It looks like a... Yeah, it is like a koto, I think it's called. That's weird. That's true. Or maybe Sholmes is really playing the koto? I don't know. Father Frustrator. Wait, what? for having named Taketsushi Aochi and Yuji Mikoto as a victim. Wait, what? Oh! Okay. Oh, that's... What? That's terribly stupid. So you have to deliberately answer the wrong... give the wrong answer at the question to get that. I don't really see the point. The noodler. Wait, what? So if you're two right, then you don't have the achievements. What the hell? The sword. Oh, I kinda want this one. The Skulking Brothers. I hope we see them in the Escapades. Well, let's see what we have. Wait, there are 8 of them. Karma, yeah. Okay, in the defendant's antechamber. In the first of 8 escapades, Ryunosuke finds 2 troublemaking witnesses from his earlier trial having a battle of words in the defendant's antechamber, leading to a real tongue lashing. Okay. In a first-class cabin. In this second escapade, it transpires that another crime was committed aboard the SS Beria. What? The stakes are high, as Sholmes and Stroganov pursue the culprit. But there's more to the crime that meets the eye. My god. At the British Supreme Court, this escapade takes place as Ryunosuke and Susato visits Lord Strongheart to report on the outcome of Mr. Natsume's trial. They find a flustered Inspector Gregson attempting to solve a very taxing problem before his time runs out. Okay, let's just get into the first one. Oh, by the way, I was, I've been watching some videos about English accents, and I don't know if it's related to that, but I was wondering about the fact that you can say lever or lever, and then apparently lever is the British pronunciation. Okay, let's get into that. In the defendant's antechamber. What? What? Lever. A lever or lever. Wait. Wait. Is maybe pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. Lever. 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 Never heard lever. It's not lever, it's lever. The V. Like what? What starts with a V? That's interesting. Like vanish. Wait, I can't think of many words starting with a V. Violin. Visitor. Violet. Well, it's not a long E. It's a lever. Anyway. Okay, episode 1. You're about to play the escapade entitled Episode 1 in the defendant's antechamber. This escapade includes spoilers about the first game story. Okay, continue. "22nd of November, 3:08 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendant's antechamber. 5. Oh my god. Oh, just look at my precious treasure now. Myself. I have scrubbed and scrubbed. But the repellent odor of meat will never be repelled from this resplendent surface again. But you have it back in your possession at least. You should be grateful, old man." Wow. Right into the action. How dare you? Excuse me? But I'd just like to get... wait, what? I'd just like to get at the button cushion there. If I could... The button? Okay. Oh! Wait, he's missing one of his glasses. Glass. Wait. You're sitting on one? Really? I don't know what that is. The button? Oh, okay. Okay. The round cushion for sitting on. Apparently it doesn't have to be round, I don't know. Maybe. The pictures were kind of square. Oh! Oh! Why is he so close? Rest assured, you miserable military malefactor, this is not over. Incarceration awaits those who would defraud a senior citizen for his priceless treasures. Watch your tongue, old man. Mark my words. I won't... Sorry, Sergeant. But, could I just get that Sabaton cushion there as well? Oh. Oh, hey, missus. How you doing today? I won't go to jail. Never. Imagine if I did. The very next day, my boy was starved without the chain of command in place to provide for him. Oh, using the child to protect yourself. Oh, myself, I call that absurd cowardice. I'm doing good. Oh, really? And who just employed the all poor defenseless senior citizen tactic, The only way to fight an enemy who's using underhand tactics is with a tit-for-tat strategy. Sorry to interrupt again, but I just need to get that Western-style cushion over there on the sofa. Enough of this insubordination! What do you want, man? Why do they all say man like that? Oh, please, don't mind me. The kid's tugging at the moustache. Oh, yeah, but are they real moustache? Really? I wonder. Kind of reminds me of... I don't know if you watched Furikuri. The Julia loves. Furikuri, that's this guy with the fake eyebrows. don't mind me. Okay. Oh, do my eyes deceive me? Or is this the wide-eyed criminal from the trial before? Wide-eyed, perhaps, but a criminal, no. What is just an unhealthy fascination you exhibit with the seating arrangements of others? Why were you peering under the cushion of this upholstered seat? Oh, well, the thing is... any luck? Did you find it? Ah, Kazuma. No, sadly not. I don't think it's there. It's here, Kazuma. You really are a liability in Ryunosuke. Report, at once! Have you lost something? Is that it? Yes, we're just on our way to a party to celebrate my friend's victory here. When, I realized that my university pin badge was missing. Oh, a university pin badge, you say? Yes, from my collar here, you see? Oh, you can't see because it's not there. So much wind in this room. Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, everywhere he goes, the headband just floats. Affirmative. Uniforms must be kept in prime condition at all times. A missing badge is unacceptable. You got COVID? You got COVID, missus? But it's not a severe case. That's good. Well, that's not too bad, I would say. Oh, I thought if I looked around, it would probably turn up somewhere. Like the old tale of the Koban coin and the stake, you know? This old folk tale. Oh, a parable of which I'm acutely aware. It's like a really bad cold. There's no taste or smell. Oh, you have this? I didn't have this. But I've exhausted my search now. Really? The only logical conclusion is that someone must have stolen it. My god, who's the culprit? Oh, don't look at me. I don't just find any old metal object irresistible, you know? Yeah, it's not nice. I hope it goes away soon. Oh well, you've got like... When did it start? Because you have like 10 days of it. Imagine what would happen if little trooper Ido here swallowed something like that. I'm afraid we'll have to give up, Ryunosuke. Still, if you tell the office your student number, they should be able to issue you with a new one. Wait, what? They have their student number on those things? What's the matter? Don't tell me. Yeah, I don't remember my student number. Wait, do you know that by heart? Well, that kind of reminds me, some people know their social security numbers by heart. I don't know why they do that. Oh, I don't believe it. I mean, this is the second time you've lost your badge, isn't it? Third, actually. Wait, 1/3? If you didn't think you could remember it, you should have made a note of it somewhere. I told you that until I was blue in the face the last time this happened. Yeah, I do seem to remember someone telling me something along those lines. You used to know yours? What? Well, I'm not very surprised, I gotta say. It was you, was it? Oh my god, you just told us so. You can't even remember who told you that you needed to remember it? The first half is your date of birth and place of birth. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Place of birth. Mine is 99. What? Student numbers are 6 digits, Kazuma. Who could remember 6 whole digits, man? Yume isn't exactly a long-established university. You know, all of our numbers are still rather low. In fact, they only use the last 3 digits. Really? Well, that might help, I suppose. What, 3 digits? My god. Ryunosuke's memory is not very good. You know your credit card number? Oh my god. All I know now is my phone numbers. And my parents' phone number. That might help? Ryunosuke, it's only 3 digits you needed to remember. Just 3! Sorry, my brain is such a disappointment, you know. Oh, yes. Well, anyway, young man. Oh, myself, I was greatly impressed with you in the courtroom today. For a criminal, I mean. Oh, you mean me? A lawyer already, before you've even graduated. And such a loyal friend to this one. This one? What's that supposed to mean? Oh no, I still have much to learn. In fact, that was brought home to me in no uncertain terms only last year. My Achilles heel was spectacularly exposed by my best friend here. Wait, what? Oh, indeed. What? By me? This is the first time I've heard about it. Yes, by Ryunosuke Naruhodo. You can't have forgotten, surely. It was last summer. I know what you did last summer. At the speech contest. The speech contest? Oh, that. Contestants had to take out to the stage and deliver a public address on any subject they chose. We were competing to give the most compelling and powerful speech. Oh, and yours was great. Made a huge impression on the audience. Obviously, since I was a budding student of law, I was determined to win. And sure enough, one by one, my opposition fell. When I reached the final at last, I came up against you. Oh my god. Oh yes, so you did. Not being rude, but when I first laid eyes on you, I thought to myself, this cheeky wide-eyed no-hoper is out of his depth. He's going to be a pushover. That's your version of not being rude, is it? Well, you just thought it, you didn't say it. Well, I paid for my complacency, because it brought on that humiliating defeat. Defeat? How were your ranks compromised? Well, my speech was going very well. I had the audience in the palm of my hand. They hung on my every word. And then, when I came to the very last line... Oh, yes? What happened in the very last line? It was supposed to be a climactic end. Unfortunately, I completely fouled it up. Oh, never. Oh, you mean you stumbled on your own words? Spectacularly. Even now, I can't believe I ruined it. Well, what on earth did you say, man? Man? Rinsuke, you'd better say it. I still can't get my tongue around it. Wait, what? Sure, of course. I can still recall it perfectly. Oh, this is one thing he can recall. What you said at the end of your speech, or rather... what you intended to say at the end of your speech. What's this? So arise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight and the fight for filial piety. Piety? Piety? Yes. What? What does that mean? For the plight and the fight for filial piety. Filial piety? What is that? I don't know. And what went wrong? Oh, what indeed? Oh, myself, I see no problem with the pronunciation of these paltry words. In that case, old man, I invite you to say it yourself. Very well, then I shall... let me have a drink first. So rise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight. It's impossible! Wait, what? The arise, ladies and gentlemen part I delivered perfectly. But the next part had me floundering for a whole 5 minutes. At the end of it, I was on my knees in front of the podium, a blabbering mess. And that's when the audience started to heckle you. Arise, arise, they were shouting. Oh, hell on earth. But then, of course, this man went and delivered his word-perfect speech with a perfect ending. How did it go again? Let me see. So, my dear fellows, the message is simple. Treat your father and mother with respect. Something like that. My dear fellows. I mean, talk about stating the obvious, but the fact is, I lost that speech. Tongue-tied is the only way to describe it. Well, it is quite tricky to say, I agree. That final fight for filial piety, especially... Wait, I need to check this piety thing. Is this really how you say that? Okay.
Piety.
Yeah.
Piety.
Piety. Alright. And ever since that day, I've had this question whirling around in my head. Why did our forefathers choose such an awkward phrase? Was it to mock their children? What? I mean, it should never have been called filial piety. Wait, what? What? Well, at least you're going to Great Britain soon. Might not come up much there. Oh my god. Well, anyway. Having lost at the cursed contest, I came after you to ask you a question. How is it that you never trip up on your words, unlike me? I inquired. And you just gave me a broad smile and said, speaking fast is my hobby. I mean, really? What kind of a hobby is that? Do you think you could take your hand off of your sword? Besides, it's just a way to pass the time. After that, you started talking at me to the dozen, like you were possessed almost. Honestly, you can't imagine the shock I suffered that day. You really can't. Oh, you're right. I really can't. Oh my god. Speaking fast is just a sort of hobby I'd expect a civilian like you to waste his time on. Well, you have to practice, of course, but there are more simple things to start with. Like this famous one, for example. Swift samurai sword swipes silently sideways. Well, wait, it's not about talking fast? Swift samurai sword swipes silently sideways. Well, it's not that bad. Oh, yes. Even a decrepit tongue in an ailing frame such as mine can't find its way around that one. Oh, I've no doubt. It's just a bit of fun, really. Can't imagine anybody would struggle to say it. Isn't that right, Kazuma? Why, what? Is Ryosuke just making fun of Kazuma now? Swift samurai sword. Oh! A blubbering mess by word 2. He's not just a samurai. Every good soldier needs to be able to handle a sword. That's why I've been busy teaching Idol the finer points of swordplay. None of this wordplay nonsense, Private. Oh, come to think of it. Not long after that, we started to attend lectures together, didn't we? And we got into that debate about family values at the Sukiyaki place on campus. Do you remember? Yes. Your argument was full of jokes and puns and wordplay as usual. I remember it well. Oh, was it? In any case, I swore that I would never let myself forget the shock you gave me back then. And as a symbol of how seriously I took that oath, I decided to wear this. My red Hachimaki headband. Really? Ah. Mm. Hmm? Uh, sorry, Kazuma. Yes? You've lost me there. I'm afraid I don't see the link. What does your red headband have to do with your oath? Because it'll always remind me of that smug look on your face as you uttered those tantalizing words. What words? You mean another tongue twister? I practiced and practiced until my tongue bled, my god. But in the end, I mastered it. Mastered what? Well, I think it's time you heard this actually. Listen carefully now. Here goes. My god. Red headband, lead headband, dead headband. There. Word perfect, see? Wait, what? What? Hmm. Um, I, I'd actually been meaning to ask you about that. About the story behind your headband, I mean. Well, now you know, so that I'll never forget the shock and humiliation of that day. That's why I wear this red headband every single day without fail. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly how much of a shock you think you had back then, but, oh my god. No, why can't you just accept that? Can't be more than the shock you've just given me now. What? Oh my god, Inosuke is being so insensitive now. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but, the tongue twister I said didn't go the way you seem to have remembered it. What? Hmm? It's just as famous as Swift samurai swords. So I can't believe you don't know it already. You don't know it really. So I can't believe you don't know it, really. It goes red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread pan, dead bread man. Oh, sorry. Red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread man. Okay. Wait, what? Red. Oh. It seems I've knocked some wind out of that headband of yours. That's kind of weird. Inosuke is really not being nice about all that. I'm not sure what to think of that. It's not too late, Private. You could always start wearing a red bread pan on your head instead. Oh, your youthful vigor is manifest, young man. Your cheeks are glowing redder than your Hachimaki. Why do so many words have to be so similar? What? So, looking forward to Great Britain then? Well, you'll have to deliver speeches in court in English. Just saying. I suppose. I can always shell seas. What? I can always shell seashells. Oh, I can always shell seashells on the seashore. I guess the mistake is voluntary. Seashore. Seashore? Off. Sorry, I missed this one. My god, is Ariana's gonna be a jerk every time or what? What is that? It was weird. Okay. Rand's magazine. Oh, it's episodes of Rand's magazine. I didn't realize. Okay. Another crime was committed aboard the SS Burio. The stakes are high as Sholmes and Stroganoff pursue the culprit. But there's more to the crime that meets the eye. Yes. January 6th, 6:23 p.m. SS Burio, first class cabin number 1. It's almost 2 weeks now since we left Japan. I can't believe how quickly time has gone. So, our next port of call will be Shanghai. Who's there? Who could it be at this hour? A detective! 2 weeks to reach Shanghai. What about it? I don't know. The warning sign is in its original spot. Oh yeah, there hasn't been the incident yet. A detective? Who? A great detective. I don't get it. What's a great detective? If you would just be so kind as to open the door. Oh yes, sorry, of course. Click clack. What? Is something wrong, detective? Are you investigating a case? Wherever great detective goes, great cases occur. Indeed, I am the root of all evil. Wait, what? Sorry? Then I don't think I want you in my cabin. And our very noses, on this steamship, a terrible theft has just occurred. What? You noticed, I presume, the brief power failure a short while ago? Oh yes, the power couldn't have been out for more than 10 minutes though. Well, 10 minutes? Isn't that short? Indeed! Yet, that was ample time for this wicked crime to be perpetrated. Oh, I see. Well, clearly it's a case that needs investigating. Precisely. The culprit ran away in this direction. Down the first-class cabin passageway, here. Really? The thief came this way? I'm quite sure of it. It may have escaped the attention of the dim-witted crew, but not of the great detective. To that end, I would be obliged if you would allow me to investigate here, in this cabin. Well, how curious. Is there some reason why it would inconvenience you to have your cabin searched? Inconvenience me? Well, I'd be lying if I said no. After all, there's a stowaway in that wardrobe right over there. It's just me in here, you see. No one else. So, you might perhaps want to focus your attention on one of the other first-class cabins. As it happens, you are the only first-class passenger at present. The other cabins are vacant. Oh, okay. What was that? Did that rather tragic rumbling of the stomach arise from within you, my good fellow? Of course. As I said, I'm the only person in here. Who would be here beside me? It's not long until dinner time now, so perhaps we could do this afterwards. I do apologize, sir, but it is of the first importance that the investigation is not delayed. Wait, what? What? What happened? Now, if you'll excuse me. He just disappeared. What? Wait, where did he go? Oh. How did he suddenly move all the way over there? Yes, without a doubt, if the culprit were to be hiding in this cabin, it would have to be inside this wardrobe. I shall need to examine this wardrobe thoroughly. I presume you have no objection. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline. Achoo. Achoo. It's my stomach. Sneezing. Did those two rather tragic sneezes arise from your good self? Of course they did. As I said, I'm the only person in here. You have a curious knack of talking while sneezing then. Twice, no less. Oh, this is going to be a tough one to argue. I was watching you quite intently, sir, and I assure you I saw no sign of a sneeze. Couldn't Yunsky have held his nose? My god. As I was saying, I shall need to examine this wardrobe. Oh, we've had it now then. The game's up. Wait, what? Are they opening it? Nobody hiding in there, it seems. Wait, what? Wait, what? Are you sure? You seem surprised. No, not at all. Oh, yes, I am. He was in there, for sure. I shut the doors on him myself. My god, what's going on here? More visitors? Who's this now? Click like. I didn't know you could say that in English. Excuse me. Oh, Seaman Stroganoff? Sorry for the disturbing, but crime has been committed on board ship. Ah, yes, I heard. A table theft, apparently. How do you know this? Are you a thief? Well, the detective here just informed me, you see. Oh, detective? You need to go have a... Oh. Well, have a good day, Package 2. Yes, I assumed you must have asked him to investigate. Detective, could you? Where'd he go? I must ask you to cooperate with investigation into this crime. Fully. Uh-oh, he's glaring at the wardrobe already. Did Sholmes get into the wardrobe? Oh! Ha 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 ha! Well done! You found me! What are you doing hiding in my wardrobe? My good man, I was merely assessing the practicality of concealment in such a place. Typical Sholmes. And I would say that, at a push, a human could survive for up to 5 minutes in that cramped space. Oh, Alien's been in there for a fortnight. Is he not human? Who are you? Shh. This is a moment of truth. The great detective is about to unveil the sordid details of this wretched crime. You mean to say? Yes, there can be no doubt that the culprit is this terrible theft. Did indeed conceal himself within this wardrobe. What? But that's impossible. He couldn't have done. Because my best friend was in there the entire time. Or at least I thought he was. How can you be sure of this? Elementary, my dear fellow. The criminal left behind the most revealing evidence. How else could you explain these 3 bones? Oh! What the? He's right. Look at those gnawed bones in there. And 3 of them. Oh! The criminal has escaped this time. But I will find him and crush him. Could I ask you something, detective? Why, yes, of course. I'm always delighted to answer an inquiring mind. In this terrible theft, what exactly was stolen? Aha! What else? But some steaks on the rib bone. Did you say steaks on the rib bone? For this evening's dinner, 3 rib steaks were stolen from ship's kitchen only short time ago. There was malfunction with generator and ship was without light for 10 minutes. Chef who saw criminal said he ran away down first class passageway. And now I am on his tail. I'm afraid to say, my dear fellow, that your man is no longer in this cabin. But how? Through the cabin door, no less. Having devoured his hole in this wardrobe, the culprit discarded the bones and concealed himself behind the cabin door as you came inside. I'm kind of distracted by this small. You see this small thing here, book holder. It's kind of weird. I guess it's used when you're kneeling and you want to read. Then, when attention was turned to the wardrobe, he seized his chance to escape through the open door. What? Make haste, my good man. After the culprit. I shall follow presently.
Hold it!
Well, what? Something troubles you, sir. I think maybe criminal is not running away at all. Oh. What are you suggesting? Now I know where the dog is buried, Mr. Asogi. What? What does that mean? Me? Duh! When I think that you are culprit, everything is falling in places. The criminal that disappeared in first-class passageway. The bones in the wardrobe. All clues are pointing their fingers at you, and they have many fingers. Don't be ridiculous. I would never. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. I established at once that you couldn't be the perpetrator of this crime. You did? Why? How are you so sure? My dear fellow, there are but two things in this world on which one can rely with total certainty. What two things? The first is the word of a great detective, and the second... The second is the tragic rumbling of an empty belly. Oh, not again. When I first entered this cabin, there did arise from this gentleman's a belly rumbling so odiously tragic that it confirmed beyond all doubt that the man had not eaten a single rib steak in some time, let alone 3. Oh my god. Why do I have to suffer this humiliation when I've done nothing wrong? Curses! I will catch this thief. He cannot have gone far. Indeed, assuming he decided against the post-meal constitutional swim. Well, if you will excuse me now, my apologies for upsetting your evening. Detective, one moment, please. Yes? That was, a most remarkable deduction. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to tell me your name? Ah, it quite slipped my mind. You have been talking with the one and only Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I see. Well, I'm Kazuma Asogi. I'm a student on my way to Great Britain. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Asogi. Oh, and before I forget. Yes? I feel I should warn you. Live cargo is strictly forbidden on this vessel. So you would do well to conceal the stowaway currently lying low under your bed as carefully as possible. Oh, another bed? I bid you farewell then, Mr. Asogi. He's uncovered our secrets. I suppose I should have expected nothing less of a great detective. Now then. When did you move in under the bed? I thought we'd had it when he opened the wardrobe door. Ah well, it was thanks to that split-second chance you engineered. Wait, what? That I what? You distracted him for a moment, remember? When you suggested that he investigated the other cabins instead. Oh yes, he turned to look towards the corridor, didn't he? Well, I couldn't see what he was doing, of course. But I thought to myself, it's now or never. And the next thing I knew, I was under the bed. Oh, you really know how to give me a scare, don't you? Anyway, what's all this about the rib steaks, eh? Sorry about that. I've just been so hungry. Ever since we left Japan, stuck in that tiny wardrobe. Well, you should know. You've been splitting all your meals with me. You must be starving too, Shirley. Alright, on cue. And there was that power cut before, wasn't there? For about 10 minutes. So it was then. I caught a whiff of the most delicious smell. And I thought to myself, it's now or never. The next thing I knew, I had the steak in my hands. Oh man, this man just can't help getting himself into trouble. Well, alright, you were hungry, but 3 steaks? Thanks to you, 3 crewmen are going to go without tonight, I imagine. No, it was just the one. What? I only took 1 rib steak from the kitchen, that's all. But I don't understand. Hey, I'm not that selfish. If I'd stolen 3 steaks, I'd at least have toasted one your way. Hey, I'm not your pet dog. Well, in that case, who stole the other 2? Oh, do you think? Could there be a ghost on board? Wait, what? A meat-loving ghost? Oh, there can only have been a single bone in the wardrobe when Yunosuke moved to hide under the bed. Which means that the other 2 bones can only have been put there by one very flesh and blood person. Haha. What's so funny? We're on a haunted ghost ship. A great detective. Or a great mischief maker. Either way, I think I'd like to spend a little more time getting to know that man. The great Sherlock Holmes. Alright, we're gonna stop here for today. It's always nice and fun. That said, I don't understand what the deal was with Rinsuke in the first story. I mean, could have been a bit nicer to his friend, really. Anyway, I'll continue that probably tomorrow. So, well, in the meantime, as usual, please take care and stay safe. I mean, even in those, especially if you're, you know, I don't think there is anybody in Ukraine listening, but, well, my heart goes to you. In any case, please take care and stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.